Okay, good day everyone. In this video I'm going to take you through to show you the admin features on this website. So all the accounts that you will see here were added for the purpose of explaining everything so that you understand them. They are not client accounts, they are just added so that as the explanation is being made on the features, you will understand them very well. So here is your dashboard. Here's your dashboard. You can see number of failed transaction, successful transaction, or that is the number of funding you saw, total number of funds. Then active users 4, block users 0. You can see today's sales. Here, that is where your sales for every day will appear to help you track. Let me go to the menu. So on the menu here, you can see admin panel. On this admin panel, you can be able to add new admin. That is, if you have someone else that you want to be managing the site for you, you can add the person here. Let me click on it. You can see username, email, phone number, the password, confirm password. After you create this admin, you send the details to the person. He will now log in. But any admin you add, you, the owner of the site, you are the super admin. You are the only person that will see this admin panel. That is, you are the only person that can be able to add admin. When you add any admin, the person will not see this admin panel on his dashboard. So the next thing here is admin funding. Here you can see all funding. Let me click on it. All funding. You can see today's funding. Like this 2000, I funded it today. Then today's verified funding. You will get to understand the verified fund. Today's unverified funding. All unverified funding. 3000. You can see them here. When you come down here, you can see one, the 2000, which I log into the account of admin I added and now funded this very person. You can see here admin status is showing red. This is because it shows that the main owner of the website has not confirmed this payment. That is why an admin that was added funded this person. So let me go to, you can see narration manual funding. You see by who? This is a person that made the funding. That is, this person is an admin that has been added to co-manage this site. So if as a super admin, when I have received the payment, if I just click this pending, you see the red will turn to green. Funding confirmed successfully. Let's go back. You cannot even see it here because it has been verified. You cannot even see it here. It has gone off from here. Then this one is still pending. This is a person that funded his account, then and now fill a form. Because this website now, you don't, once a person want to do a manual funding, once the person transfer the money, he fill a form, then it will appear here. It will appear here. Then you don't need, as a super admin, having seen this, you don't need to go and manually fund the person. Once I just click on this, if I've confirmed the payment, I've received it, I will click this pending. on this under this admin status, then the person will be funded automatically. I don't need to copy the email, go and say I'm funding the person. Once I just click this admin status, the person will be funded automatically, and this record will be out of this place. In case if I have not confirmed the payment but I just want the person's account should be funded, I will click this status. Let me click. Then let me show you something. Now the person's account has been funded. Now the person's account has been funded automatically. So I don't need to go back again and say I want to fund the person manually. You can see under today's unverified funding, you can see is 0. All unverified funding is showing 0. Then today's funding, you see, is still showing. Today's verified funding, you can see it here. So let me go back to the next feature. So you can go to fund summary. Let's go. Fund summary is basically to show you all today's fund. You can see 2000. That was through GT Bank. As in the person made the transfer to GT Bank. You can see verified funds for today is 2000. Unverified now is 0. So this list of debtors, you can see that it is showing 0. Assuming if an admin that you added fund somebody, but you as a super admin, you have not confirmed it, as I explained before. So once you come to this list of debtors, the person will appear here. Let me to understand very well what I'm trying to say. Let me log into the account of the other admin I added. Let me log out of this account. Let me log in. So I've logged in. Okay, you people can see here that admin panel is not showing here, because this is a person that I just added to co-manage the site. So let me go to credit user. Let me credit this person. Let me credit this person. Amount, let me say 500. Then bank. So the only bank I've added for manual funding in this website is only my GT Bank. And all these things I just do it for example, so that whatever I'm explaining, it will be understood. So I will just select this one. Had it been I've added other bank, you will have see the option, and you can add as many bank for manual funding as you want, and you can do that from your admin panel. You don't need to contact the developer to do that for you. Let me credit this person. You see, I have funded this person now. Okay, let me, as a super admin, let me go and log in. Let me log out of this account and log in as a super admin. So I have logged in as a super admin. So you can even see the transaction here. You can see the transaction here. Okay, let me go to admin panel, admin funding, all funding. Okay, can you people see what I'm saying? You see admin status, you see is showing red here. This is because one of the admin, you can even see the person. This is the name of the admin that funded this person 500. But if I have not received the payment, I will not click this administrator. This is to be able to help me not to run into problem by an admin that I've added is just funding people when I have not received the payment. So if I have not confirmed this person, this place will remain like this, and the person will remain under my list of debtors. Let me go there. List of debtors. Okay, you people can see the username. See the username of the person, and you can see 500. This will be able to help me to know that this person has been funded 500 naira, but I've not confirmed the payment yet. So that is, I believe it is well understood. Then view unverified funding. Let me click view unverified funding. You can see it here. You can see it here because I have not verified it. You can see it here. So that is all about that. Then let me go to API. So this under API setting is basically things that have to do with your own API, because these have API documentation, so other people can affiliate to your own website. So here, set updates data price. That is, you want to set your own the price that people that are affiliated to your own website, the price at which they will be getting data. Then you click on this data price. Then set data validity. We all know that data validity have to do with, maybe is it the data, is it for 14 days, is it for 30 days? So if after setting your own price, then you need to come and set the validity for each one. Then plan ID. When you go to, and some of you have been into this business, you understand what plan ID is. When you go to, from the users dashboard, you will see API documentation. When you click on it, you will see the plan ID for each of the data. So that is where, assuming you want to set validity period for 9mobile, you will just put the plan ID. Then validity, if it is 30 days, you just put 30 days. By the time you set it, it automatically attached to every plan ID that you have put here. So that is all about this. Then set cable price, the same thing. Set updates exam price. Activate, you can deactivate, activate API user. So we are done with the admin. Everything under admin. Then user transaction, all transactions, successful transaction, query. This one is straight for query response. Maybe if you want to get response of a particular transaction that's a customer complaint that it was not successful, if you want to get the API response, you just click on this query response. Click on it. Then you search for that. You put the reference number for the transaction. Then you can query it. So filter sales by date. Like now, you can be able to filter sales for a particular date. So I don't think there is actually not any sale that has been made. There are actually no sales that has been made. Even if I search, I don't think it will give me any response. So this is basically for you to search the sales for a particular date. Then we come to web configuration. You can see general settings. This is where you will add your API keys for all the API that are integrated. Then the next thing is guest price. This guest price, if you go to your home page, you will see where those pricings are. Let me just load the home page. Let me log out. And go to the home page. So this is the home page. If you come to the home page, so you can see 1 gig 220. That is the guest price. As somebody that just visits your site as a guest, you want to check how much are you selling your 1 gig for. All this, he's looking for this. That is where you will see that is the guest price that you saw there. Let me log in back as admin. So let's continue. I was under guest price, contact information. That information, now you can be able to add your address, your WhatsApp contact number, contact mobile number, group link. Then this owner's email to receive update about bank deposit. You as the main admin or person that you want to be receiving email, if somebody want to fund his wallet manually and the person now send the money and fill a form, an email will be automatically sent to this email that you put here to notify the person that so person have sent money to so bank. Kindly check to confirm and fund the wallet. So this is owner's email. Then scan duplicate record, check fraud, add new bank. Okay, I told you people that you can add your bank. You can add a bank that you want to receive money through manual funding. Then you can see bank name, account number. Then you make sure you enable it for any bank that you've added before. You can be able to disable it by coming here. Then when you select disable, that very bank will be hidden, but when you select enable, it will show. So if you want to remove anyone, you fill the information, you put disable, it will be removed. Your user will not be seeing that when they want to fund their wallets manually. You can see here activate. You can see, for example, if I want to deactivate this one now, you see visibility. Once I select disable, user cannot be able to see it. That is all about web configuration. Let me go to finance management. Credit user, debit user. This one is straightforward. Then manage user accounts. Can suspend all purchase. Once you click suspend all these purchase, then nobody can be able to buy anything from the site. View all accounts, find user accounts, delete user accounts. Let me go to view all these user and explain something. Okay, you can see here block user. If I want to block this person, I can block this person. You can see verify here is showing green. This person that has signed up and he has verified his email, that is why you see here is showing verify. This website have, you cannot create account and use fake email and verify your account. You cannot be able to, because every person that register on this website must receive an OTP, and there's a provision whereby if a person register, he doesn't receive it, he can click resend, it will be resent. If you did not see it in your inbox, the person is supposed to check the spam folder, because sometimes it will be sent to the spam. Then validate now. This validate now, because this site is programmed in such a way that any person that you have not validate cannot do transaction in a day more than 3,000 naira. This has been put in place purposely to prevent any fraud. If in case anybody wants to carry out a fraud on your site, so he cannot be able to do any transaction in your website for more than 3,000 in a day. That is why you are supposed to be checking, like every day you are supposed to check your transaction for the day, check the funding for a day. You are monitoring your site so that nobody will just come, maybe he happened to succeed in maybe funding his wallet through any crook way, then he will now begin to carry out transaction in your site. So if at all he will ever succeed in funding himself through a crook way, he will not be able to do transaction for more than 3,000 in a day, except people that you have trust. Then you now come and validate them. When you validate them, that is when they can be able to do transaction more than 3,000 in a day. So we have tried to put multiple form of security to ensure that you are not victim of hackers in any way. So if I click validate now, you can see account activated successfully. You can see it is gone. So this account now can be able to do transaction more than 3,000 in a day, because I have trusted the person, I have known the person that this person is a real user, is not a hacker. So which other thing? Delete user if you want to delete any, find any user if you want to find any user, unblock user if you block anyone you want to unblock, reset user password. If somebody is finding it difficult to reset his password, you can do it for him. Reset user, upgrade, downgrade accounts. Maybe somebody is a top user, you want to be downgraded to user, or from user you want to be downgraded to top user. Block list, this is to check the list of people that you have blocked. So that is all about lock unlock data services. If you want to lock any service, for example, if I want to lock, you can see SME data. If you want to lock it, I just put disable. Nobody can be able to buy SME data, MTN gifting. So in this way, there is also an MTN SME too. So let me enable it because it's currently disabled. So if you want to enable this one, you can't leave this other field blank. So you make sure that you also select them. That is why you are seeing this red star. Enable. So we now click settings, updated. Then that is all about that. Example, bill service. All this one is just to lock on, unlock a particular service. Assuming maybe MTN gifting is not available, you want to disable it, you come here. Then discounts, airtime discount, API airtime discount, share and sell discount, airtime to cash charges. This one is basically if you want to be doing airtime to cash. Maybe if people have wrongly recharged their phone, they want to sell, you just to put the percentage that you want to be. You can see here MTN 17, Glow 27, then Airtel 39, Mobile 30. This account of the extra charges that you are adding. It's more in this case now, we now say it's more of the discounts that you are getting, per 100. Then which other thing? Data automation, that is where you switch your API. Maybe SME now want to switch to any of this API, you switch. So airtime automation, if you want to switch. Cable TV, this is where if you want to set a price, this is where you come to. You can increase this. Yes, I think like this is okay. If it's on the system, it's okay. He cannot go more than this, except if you are using system. So that is all about that. Then data bundle price, if you want to notification, that is where you are scroll pop-up notification or scrolling message, that is where it's appear. So let me go and log in as a user. Now and show you people some things. I'm logging as a user. So all this you are seeing, their accounts created for the sake of explanation. So on the user now, you can see your Wema Bank, Money Points, Sterling, account number for auto funding. Like when you come here as a user, you can be able to see your failed transaction, you can be able to see your successful transaction, see all the transactions, see total funding, you can see three here. So that is the number of funding I've done on this account. So your total referral will appear here. Transaction, you can check your transaction and even search for your transaction. So let me show you people you can see the API documentation. Okay, see the plan ID I was talking about. You can see the plan ID. For example, now you can see 180 is the plan ID for 500 MB as SME. So if you want to check the documentation further, you click here. Then that is, you can see all the endpoints, then everything here. So I think that is all about that. You can go through it, see the amazing features, the automations. So if you have a question, you can ask.